welcome to the first and maybe only installment of the series, Card Shopping. Okay, I already have this document set up here. You can kind of see it's literally the most rudimentary, caveman-esque, censor that. Pretty much the most caveman-esque setup I could find for this. We've got the card image, the set number, the Pokemon name, and then I have been putting the cost on most of the cards. Some of these cards, you know, they're under... Just not going to say anything about that super expensive Persian, but some of them I haven't put the price yet. The way this is going to work is that I usually collect cards, mostly just for the way they look. So, like, you can literally see I have, like, some less than $5 cards in here. I have been aching to fill up this great TCG document, aka like my one dopamine hit every once in a while, where I can like scroll through the list of all the Pokemon I really want to collect. I found that this kind of thing actually helps me because I recently went through my whole card collection and found that I actually have quite a few doubles because I have terrible memory. And one of the things I'm going to do is just, I hate to say it, but hot link the pictures from the TCG player site and then copy and paste them here into the document for me to search through. Yeah, as you can see, it's the best thing I've found to sort what cards I want, other than just like my eyeballs, just because of the fact that I can quickly search through the document to see if I've already bought the Pokemon, especially if like I'm at a convention and I need to save the sheet on my phone, it would be useful. I can see how much they cost at a glance as well, so like if I'm having a rough week, throw out the $20 card, bring in 50-cent minions to please me, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna start. I already have a list here of Pokemon I want to go through and like copy and paste into the list. So I'm gonna go something pretty simple and go with Mienshao. I know that they only publish so many cards of Pokemon they like, and you can tell Mienshao's a pretty gal, as they say. So right into that list. This has been probably the way that I keep my cards like the most put together, so I can go ahead and put insert image and cell, link, insert image, and then bam, there it is. Type in Paradox Rift. I don't usually write because you know normally you would write SVO for Paradox Rift, and then you would put another colon there, Paradox Rift. I mean, we're basically a doctor's office. We don't need all that. I just need to put Paradox Rift, and then I put, you know, how much it costs. I can't even remember what column it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I put how much it costs. You also may be wondering why the Pokemon, why is there a thing here to tell me what Pokemon it is? Like, if you love Pokemon, shouldn't you know the Pokemon? Yes, I know the Pokemon from a glance. The problem is that if I have, my partner likes to buy Pokemon cards for me, but he never knows what to get, so he'll end up getting, these super expensive, Weasel playing card. It's like a Pokemon card that's like a playing card with the Pokemon on it. Or he'll buy me those limited edition movie cards that would come as promos back in the day. Well, they made more promos in the 2009 era, and he'll just get me 500 of those Weasels. So I made this list just for that reason, and I can quickly and easily put the market price there. And see, you can sort the sheet. You can sort the sheet. So, you don't have to worry about not being able to sort by price. Sorting by price is probably the most powerful function that the sheet can do, other than being, nice, kind of... Okay, I was actually going to say it's nice to look at, but it's kind of terrible to look at. Okay, let's move on. Now, let's say that I want to put in... And you can even shorten it in, some of these, right? So, I don't even know why I wrote Pop Series 7. Let's use this as an example and just write Pop Series. Go ahead and write Pop Series. And then, obviously, I can just hit if you're not super versed in this, you can just hit that sweet Control F and you can find whatever it is you need. If you need to find the Pop Series, there you go. You can also sort the sheet so that it only shows the Pop Series at the top. That's pretty useful as well. I would recommend not actually using these V's. Here's another example. Because of the fact that you won't be able to search as easily for the Pokemon name. Now, if I were to add anything to the side of the list, it would probably be sorting the cards by, like, their rarity. So, like, sorting the cards by holo rares, Pokemon that are, like, full arts, things like that. Might be a little bit easier to sort by, especially since full arts, like, you can see this Persian right here. For the unknowing, it's, like, $50 soaking wet right now. And it's going to be a more expensive card than, like, for, say, some, like, this Breloom V, for example. I've noticed that even though I just, like, got back into the Pokemon scene, like, maybe a year ago or two ago, like, after so many years of not being in it, you kind of think, like, oh, well, any full art card is going to be a beautiful, like, $30 card. No, that's not true. That was the biggest, I think, smack in the face to coming back, was that, like, I went to a card shop and I started, like, buying up all these V cards, and I was like, man, it's crazy that all these V cards are, like, $2. What's up with that? Yeah, people are not chasing the V cards. They're chasing these full art cards. Especially, like, for example, I love the Zacian card. Some of the cards I didn't understand. Some of these prices you can see here are from the damaged versions of the card, so, like, versions that are not really collector, super, like, quote-unquote collector friendly, but I really don't care because I'm just trying to get the cute card itself. I also feel like I have been spending a lot of time patching up, like, smaller parts of my collection. So if I were to recommend this for anything, I would honestly recommend it just because a lot of these, like, let's see if I can find one. A lot of these, like, rare cards that are not, like, very expensive at all. So, like, this is the Delta Species Executor. It's running you, like, maybe less than $10. So, but it's in here with other cards that are obviously going to be less than $10. Like, this is a basic Meloetta. These basic legendaries back in my day would have been basically hailed on the playground, and now you can't even get $3 for them. Ah! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Whoops. That's kind of how I set up the sheet. If I had a third recommendation, I guess it would be to link to, like, the pricing sheet, right? Or, like, those card auction websites that are super useful. Here's my only problem with that, is that it would take forever. You can probably make some kind of program to easily do this for you, but I'm lazy. Someone out there who is better at this will probably look at this video and be like, I can do that way better, and that's actually what I hope happens. And if you do that, please tell me how you did it. I suck at sheets. Honestly, I don't even know how I got a job in sheets at one point. I'm kidding. It was Excel. But most of the things carry over, so I don't know why I'm so stupid with it. If anything, hopefully you take this to kind of, like, put together the card, like, set list you want. This is just for people who are really bad at with their eyeballs. A better setup would probably be to have big full arts of the cards right here, taking up multiple cells, or having, like, big cells and then having, like, small descriptions underneath. Unfortunately, I'm too lazy for all that garbage, and this takes about the amount of time it took me to put together this video to make. The length of this video, you will have already completed this freaking sheet. The only thing that takes forever is putting all the cards on. Bonk. Shiny treasure. There are a lot of cards in this collection. Oh, that's a pretty card. You see, and you'll find things that you didn't really expect in here too. Oh, whoops, not in that cell. Anyway, if this has been helpful for you, at least, like, just check it out. I'm not getting anything out of this other than just the satisfaction of sitting here listening to my own voice. I think it would be helpful for at least one person to remember, oh yeah, I can use sheets for this, because it's sheets. It's fucking sheets. Anyway, you all take care. Have a good afternoon. Stay safe.